Oh shit. Oh, it's just me. Hello. Who asked? No one, but here I am. I had a bit of time to do a little update to let people know I'm still around. I was just gonna start recording and then I ended up writing down a bunch of notes because I thought I would forget what I wanted to talk about. So I'm reading a few bullet points again. I've had many people reach out since the last time again, which means a lot to me. Last time I uploaded a video with a status update was at the beginning of this year, and I've just not had the energy to get back to it or even time to, stream more or make another video. I've just been keeping really busy at work, to nobody's surprise. Unfortunately, as you know, I can't really tell you much about what I actually do, but I assure you that things are fine on my end. Of course, there's a lot to do at all times, and I'm just not the type of person who's like super energetic, doing a bunch of things outside of work as well. I'm literally amazed how many people have the time for the family, for like kids, dogs, go on holiday, go to the gym, stream 3 to 4 hours every other day. Like, I don't know how, because I cannot squeeze this time into my day. I need a lot more hours in the day to get everything done that I want to do. What I do when I'm off is just resting. I'm generally rather low in energy. I have a very small social battery as well. So that means I don't like going out. I'm not meeting people or socializing very often. And when I do, I'm literally so done after that. My sleep quality is not the greatest, and I'm trying my best to manage it better. But I simply need more time to myself than the average person, I would say. So that's why I'm only showing up every once in a blue moon. So basically, my average day kind of looks like this. I have my alarm at 8:40, I get ready for work and leave by 9. I arrive at work around 20 to 30 minutes later. I work until 18:40, roughly. Then I get home by 19. I normally get changed to be a cave woman again, start cooking probably around 1:15. Food takes about, 30 to 40 minutes, usually, depends on what I'm cooking. It always includes leftovers for our lunchboxes for the next day. I don't have a lot of plates or cutlery, so I need to clean those and the lunchboxes on a daily basis. This isn't every day, but for example, laundry needs to be done, general cleanup, showering. Like, this is all extra stuff that just takes time. And by the time I'm done with everything for the day, it's usually like 9 p.m. And by that time, I've already been doing stuff nonstop for about 12 hours, more or less. And after that, I just want to sit down. I usually end up not doing a whole lot other than just sit at my PC, chat to some people, watch a bunch of things. I do end up playing stuff sometimes if I feel like it, but I'm usually already tired by that time. So otherwise, it's getting groceries or taking care of my shrimp, stuff like that. I typically leave my PC before midnight, normally. But we often end up watching stuff together on the TV before we go to bed. And by the time I actually go to bed, it's usually 1 or 2 a.m. Although my alarm is at like 8:40, I usually wake up around like 8-ish because of the grocery store downstairs. And there's a delivery truck that brings new, fresh stuff every single day in the morning just before my alarm, and it keeps waking me up because it's noisy as fuck. So yeah, during that time I don't really get to sleep much. And because of all that lack of sleep or sleep quality, I'm just so tired. Even if I got a few more hours to spare to do stuff, I usually don't have enough energy to stream or make videos. And as I mentioned in my last video, family has been stressing me the fuck out. It's been putting a huge weight on my shoulders every day. It's so mentally exhausting. It's something I'm trying to balance, and my goal is to have them understand and accept my views and wishes. At the beginning of the year, I attempted to write in text to them so that they would be able to read it properly, but it didn't really seem to help. I tried to explain why I need my days off to myself to rest. Basically gave them a TLDR of like what I just gave you of my average day. I'm just like really busy and I work a lot. I told them that I cannot mentally or physically afford to travel and visit them as often as they would like. I'm also like bored out of my mind when I'm there because we have the following issues. There's a huge age gap. My parents got me when they were 40 and 42. I'm currently 33. There's also a huge cultural gap. Their lives were completely different and it's not aligning with mine whatsoever. And there's also a massive language barrier. My parents are from Cambodia and they still speak Khmer at home. Their second language, the second learned language, is French, and then it's German. They are currently living in Germany. I grew up in Germany, so my primary language is German. I also learned some Khmer from them, obviously. I didn't actively learn it or speak it. It's just you kind of just pick it up if your parents are constantly speaking it at home as a kid, right? So yeah, German, Khmer, and then English, French, and Swedish. So yeah, my brain is fucking exploding, and I did not ask for this mess. Then there are also huge differences in like today's lifestyle. I work at a gaming company, it's what I do for a living, it's what's paying my bills. They don't understand that. I don't do any physical work. To them, it just looks like I'm just sitting at a PC, like that's not a job, is it? So they do not comprehend anything that I do. My old job was more of a job to them than this one. My old job was being a veterinary nurse, and I was doing surgery and treating animals. Anyway, another issue is mental health, and that's not really something obvious to them because that was not really like a thing in their minds before. If I'm not literally visibly injured, missing an arm or something, then they do not understand that I'm not feeling fine. They do not understand that they are causing me to feel like garbage if I have to force myself to be there for them all the time. It's not really obvious to them that I'm insanely stressed out. I'm just trying to find like a middle ground or a compromise because I do want to make them happy. Like I'm trying to be there for them because it's my family, right? But it comes at the cost of my own mental health. So me saying no and not coming to visit them more often than once a year is obviously hurting their feelings because, oh, why is our daughter not wanting to spend time with family and such? They don't understand that it's so difficult to me to make it clear that it takes a heavy toll on me. Like, I cannot take care of other people if it prevents me from taking care of myself, if that makes sense. They also don't really understand that it's not the same just bringing my laptop to them and then I would feel fine. It's not my home, it's not my like natural habitat that I'm used to, and it's just not the type of like socializing that I want to do. I don't want to sit around, especially if there's no topic to talk about. For example, I don't care about their 500 friends, and I'm not even exaggerating, they literally have this many friends. I don't care about hearing from somebody's business. Like, I don't even know this person, I don't know what they do, and I don't care. I have nothing to do with them. So there's like a huge difference in interest as well. I can't talk about anything like games related or work related because they wouldn't understand. Anyway, like, it's just so hard, and that's what she said, but you know. And by the way, I'm not asking for a solution from anyone, like, I'm just getting this off my chest. It's the main reason why I just don't have the time or energy to be around as often as I used to. It's me dealing with all these things, like there's life, there's work, there's family. Oh, and also I was born female, obviously, so I suffer for a week every month. The UK buildings are fucking sucking balls because they retain so much heat so that this tiny apartment that is not even 40 square meters is just heating up so much with just my PC running. It's 11 degrees outside Celsius, or 12 degrees or something, and it's fucking 26 inside here. Like, why am I boiling already? It's not even summer yet, it's not even that hot yet, and I already have to turn on my AC just to survive. So with that being said, like, I don't feel like streaming just because of the weather. Like, that's one reason. It's not even the weather, it's just like the inside temperature is so ridiculously high, I cannot. But with 2 T's, what did I want to say? Right, one thing's for sure though, work-wise, things are great. Like, I have no complaints when it comes to that. I obviously, as I said, I cannot get into much detail. I never specify to people what exactly I do other than I work in QA. I never had any game development experience on paper, so that's why I didn't apply for anything else. But I gotta say, I am happy to get started here because it's a good way to start in the gaming industry, and you can go into any kind of direction from here as well. My point is, things are fine. There are some people who worry about me and my position because they hear rumors like, oh my god, like, are you still working there? Yes, I am. People still ask me if I play Star Citizen at all outside of work, and yes I do, but as I mentioned before, I barely even have time to get into any game at the moment just because I'm dealing with life. I really wanted to make more videos about my position and explain general things about QA, but that's also insanely time consuming. There's so much to talk about, so much to explain, which is why some people have been reaching out and asking where I put my previous videos. They're not gone, I just made them like not public, and I will get back to it once I feel like I have more time that I can dedicate to it, because comments and views were just going crazy and I just can't get back to everyone as quickly as I would like. And also we gotta keep in mind that I'm quite limited when it comes to the things I can talk about. I was previously talking about like what QA does in general, but there's only so much I can say when it comes to CIG. And on top of all of that, there's also a bunch of stuff that I'm dealing with that I can maybe talk about in the future. It's just not really ready for discussion yet. Maybe soon, TM. All in all, I've just been busy with work, life, family, nothing too out of the ordinary, to be honest. Some of you know that I have little tanks with shrimp and they seem to have a little like parasite infection, which I'm about to treat. I was just waiting for my delivery, which just arrived. So much for taking a day off, right? I mean, all I did today was deal with chores. I did laundry, I did dishes, I cleaned both the shrimp tanks, I vacuum cleaned, I cleaned our like air purifier, I got rid of trash, and it's already fucking 4 p.m. What the fuck? But yeah, anyway, with that said, there's just so much else to talk about, but all in all I just wanted to let you know that I'm okay and I'm taking care of myself. I'm still happy to have you reach out to me if you want to, and I'll always answer when I can. Replying to people in text is so much easier to manage than putting 3 to 4 hours aside for a stream or a video, so that's why I've been missing so long. You can still find me on my Discord as usual, and I also know that there is an option on Twitch to turn clips into shorts and it like auto edits so that I can directly upload it to YouTube or something, so I might be uploading some really old Star Citizen memories just because. It's a fun little reminder of me being a Star Citizen streamer who became an employee, right? So it's also interesting to see how the game used to be, how much it has evolved, how much is still an issue to this day maybe. Feel free to let me know what you thought was the most fun part of this year, whether that's Star Citizen or life. Despite being so busy, I'd still be interested to hear your thoughts and know what you've been up to. I just had to sneeze, so now I'm all teary-eyed and my nose is stuffed. Okay, that's probably a sign to stop the video right here because I'm just yapping away and yeah, my throat is not used to talking that much. Like I'm not a yapper normally. Go and take care of yourselves because I can't do it for you. Bye bye bye.